Welcome to Access 2013. We're going to get started here with Tutorial 1 and your textbook and your Access textbook. And again, remember, this textbook uses the word tutorial instead of chapter, so you'll probably hear me say chapter sometimes and tutorial other times. I kind of use those terms interchangeably for this textbook. Uh, so in any case, Tutorial 1 is a real basic chapter that gets you started with how do you create a database from scratch. Now, the way that this textbook works is that there is a folder structure that they save all their files into, and hopefully you've already downloaded your data files for the Access textbook, and my data files are right here in this Access 1 folder. Now, I'm going to go ahead and open up this folder, and inside the folder you'll see 6 other folders. Each of these folders refer to an exercise at the end of the chapter, case 1, 2, 3, 4, review, with the exception of the tutorial folder. The tutorial folder is the folder that is used within the chapter. So if you open up your textbook and you start working through the chapter, any files that are referenced in the chapter are going to be held in the tutorial folder. For demonstration purposes for these videos that we're going to do for the next 4 chapters, we're going to work through the review assignment problem, which in tutorial 1 begins on page 45. After the review assignment problem, if you turn to the next page in your textbook, you'll see on page 46 there's a case 1 and followed by a case 2, 3, and 4. So the point being is that these 5 folders, case 1 all the way down to review, these are the end of chapter exercises. This refers to the actual chapter itself. Now, the reason I'm going through that is because these folders are going to be used for all 4 chapters of the textbook. So if you're working on the review exercise, whether you're working in tutorial 1, tutorial 2, 3, or 4, it doesn't matter. At the end of each chapter, you're always going to come back to this review folder. So for chapter 1, we're going to start in this folder. We're going to come back in chapter 2 and go to this folder, and so on. So anything that you need for the review exercise, whether it's chapter 1, 2, 3, or 4, is going to be in this folder. And then the same goes for all the other exercises. Now, that's important again because you're going to want to save your file and always go back to that same location every single time throughout the term. So if I open up the review folder, you'll see there are 3 files in that folder already. These files are going to be used at various points within chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll come back to this in a minute when we create our first database, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and close that folder. And let's see, the videos that I create are limited to 5 minutes in time, so I'll probably cut this one short here, come back, and then we'll pick up and actually get started with the first step in Access Chapter 1.